of all, I'd like to regret the poor audio quality that we had just now with our correspondent, Sarah Konyak. We regret that. Now, the big story at this point that we are tracking is the response given by the ENPO to the draft memorandum of settlement that has been sent to the ENPO by the Ministry of Home Affairs. It has also gone to the state government. The state government has already given its response on the draft prepared by the Ministry of Home Affairs, and now the ENPO has given its comment. Now, it is on expected lines, except the only surprising element to me in that response by the ENPO was that they want the whole agreement, as and when it is signed, to be reviewed after 10 years. So that is the big surprising element that has come to me, that the ENPO wants that once a settlement is arrived at, the entire settlement has to be reviewed after 10 years. Now, they're saying that they have been compelled by circumstances to come down or come down on their demand for a separate state. They are saying that they are ready for a complete autonomy where there'll be financial, legislative, and financial, administrative, and legislative autonomy will be granted to the frontier Nagaland territory. That's what they have said. They said that they want a bench of the Guwahati High Court in the ENPO territory. They also want in the frontier Nagaland territory, and they also want a deputy chief minister from the area. To remind the viewers, the ENPO in the 6th district are 20 legislative assembly seats in the 60-member Nagaland Assembly. 20 of the constituencies are located in the eastern Nagaland area. Therefore, one-third of the Nagaland Legislative Assembly members come from this area, that is the area which the ENPO represents, Eastern Nagaland People's Organization represents, comprising 6 districts. Now, the response is on expected lines, except the fact where I see there could be issues. I'll come to that. But right now, what the ENPO demands is that they want the autonomy not to be infringed in any way. They want the financial, administrative, and legislative autonomy in their area. They want a deputy chief minister. They want a separate bench of the High Court in their area. They want remuneration for the village guard. They want the systematic recognition of the village guards and remuneration for them, so on and so forth. So these are unexpected lines, Priya.
Do you think this will sail through, or do you think there could be differences in approach towards a solution by the state or the centre?
Well, yes, the only problem that I see right now is that they want that the frontier Nagaland territory should be constituted in accordance with Article 371A of the Constitution. Article 371A is specific to Nagaland. This is certain provisions specific to Nagaland in the Constitution. So they have recognized that, and they said that the frontier Nagaland territory should be constituted in accordance with Article 371A. But they are saying that they want a modification or amendment to Article 371A. This is something which the state government may find it difficult to accept, because any amendment to Article 371A may lead to issues which the state government may not be comfortable. But this is what I feel. The state government may be quite okay with it. We'll have to wait and watch. But this is one area where there could be certain amount of difference in perception, a difference in approach. The second point where I see there could be some amount of differences in approach is that the ENPO wants all subjects under the frontier Nagaland territory. Usually what happens in the 6 scheduled areas in the northeastern region, whether it is in the Bodo Land Territorial Council, there are all the subjects that come under the Assam government is not within the Bodo Land Territorial Council. They have subjects under the control and purview of the Bodo Land Territorial Council, but not all the subjects which are under the state government. But unlike that, what the ENPO is now demanding is that all subjects that come under the state government of Nagaland should also automatically go to the frontier Nagaland territory. And in such subjects where the state wants to have a say, they are saying that there could be shared autonomy. There could be shared autonomy. That's what the ENPO is saying. So now on this issue, where the state may not be willing to give up its jurisdiction, give up its control on all the subjects. And here, the ENPO said that on such areas where the state may not like to give up total control, it should be shared. Where that means if there is a legislation on that particular issue, the state as well as the FNTA should be able to come up with legislation. So it will be under dual control of the state and the FNTA. So these are the two areas where I see there could be some amount of differences, but on the whole, this is on expected lines. And of course, in the days ahead, there will be negotiations will resume now. Now that the central government has got the ENPO response as well as the state government response, that means that there will be tripartite talks between the ENPO, the central government, and the state government of Nagaland will resume soon. We'll start soon to discuss on the draft agreement to which both the state government as well as the ENPO have responded.